Oh man, what a week it was. Now, this video is a little bit different from what I normally talk about on here, but I figured it's a good one nonetheless. So, dude, it was a learning experience this week nonetheless. I started off the week just every other week, feeling good about everything, ready to get some work done, have some memories, make some experiences, so on and so forth. Um, First things first, started off the week nauseous, threw up, extremely sick. Next thing I know, got my car towed. Had one of the craziest sales week of my life at my job. Had problem after problem come up. Trying to stay literally sane, mentally, physically, so on and so forth. Now look, I'm not coming here to complain because quite frankly, my life is fantastic. But I think there's a lesson to learn here. Going through this, it feels extremely overwhelming. I feel like, oh my gosh, like I need to take a break. Why am I doing so much to myself? Why am I spreading myself so thin? Why am I so constantly drained? Why am I doing it to myself? When going through things, your emotions tend to get in the way. And our bodies naturally want to go away from the pain and towards something comfortable, something that doesn't require that much strain. But looking back on this week, even though I'm still going through it, looking back on the things I've already overcome, I can't help but feel gratitude. And it's taken me a long time to get to this point where I can feel gratitude over something like this. But like the fact that I have a good job, I have a reliable car, I'm 99.9% of the time in good health. So when I'm not in good health or when I'm not in these things, it's weird. My baseline has gotten so good at this point. Like I could not have a car to get towed. I could not be in good health, so when I get sick, I'd barely even notice. Like these are things that I'm constantly day by day trying to reframe in my mind. Now, why am I telling you all of this? Why am I coming to here to rant about these random things that have been going on in my life? I'm not coming here for sympathy. I don't deserve sympathy. It's really not that bad at the end of the day. But what I want to tell you is no matter how overwhelmed you feel, how hard your problems you are currently going through are, I want you to remember that there is light at the end of the tunnel. If you feel like you have truly hit your bottom, your rock bottom, then there's room to grow. There's nowhere else to go but up. If you feel like you're just having a horrible week, then try to reframe things and think, wow, how lucky am I to have this be a hard week? This be a hard week, yet I am still surviving, I'm still living, I still have time to do some of these things. Crappy things happen to every single person. Every single person feels stress, they feel anxiety, so on and so forth. But we are lucky for our lives. It's very important to reframe how you think a lot of the time into a more positive light. It can be very difficult. I still struggle with it to this day, especially in the moment. But you can do it. And even if it's just looking back on things in a positive light, instead of just letting it destroy the next month to come, is better than nothing. It doesn't have to be instantaneous. Honestly, I am pretty freaking drained. Like, I'm pretty cooked. So it's going to be a shorter one here, but I just kind of wanted to talk to you about this more as a quick reminder. And I want to let you know that I am proud of you and everything you're doing. You're killing it, and it's only up from here. You're doing great. With that said, if you're trying to level up your life, take things to the next level, obviously it's not perfect, but living the life that you are proud of and happy to live, check out the first link in the description, and I would love to hopefully see you inside. With that said, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next week for another video. Peace.